Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the bottom lane, because Medler mentioned in his quick gameplay thoughts a post that reads like this. We're monitoring a lot of stuff in the bottom lane right now, particularly performance of different groups of champions, crit ADCs, non-crit ADCs, versus non-ADCs period, etc. Seeing a lot of upheaval as people experiment with different builds and picks, and with some champs still struggling so far. Should have some extended thoughts on that, and possible changes in response first post of the next week. Adding, with an edit, a bit of extra because they had extra time when posting, if some folks are claiming crit ADCs are in a terrible spot and should never be picked anywhere, we'll definitely be addressing that. Our goal is to have them be in a decent, not mandatory, but decent option in bottom lane at a minimum. Certainly seeing some concern they just won't have a home at all, which is an understandable worry. Still working to distinguish which of these positions being argued are accurate though, as above, hoping to have more concrete thoughts on next week's post. With the second part down cornered towards the bottom of the post saying in 8.13, the patch after next, there'll also be an ongoing assessment of the state of bottom lane. And in short, crit AD carries, you kind of play them right now because you like the champion. But not only are they kind of weaker because of the crit changes, some people are making the claim they're completely unplayable, or they're just not good at all. You should never play them over anything else, period. And that's kind of a worry, because if you do play a champion because you like the champion, you obviously want them to be viable even if they're not meta. It's kind of like Assassins a little bit, at least maybe recently, more so than in previous seasons, where they're definitely viable. You might want to actually ban Zed, but they're not necessarily meta. You don't have to play Assassins mid lane. You can still play mages and stuff, but you can play Assassins if you want. Well, bottom lane, they kind of want the diversity too, where you can play the early game ADCs, or you can play other things bot lane too, but they also want crit ADs to then be viable if you want to play crit ADs, and the fear right now is that's not really the case. So they'll be looking to address that on Monday of next week. The Medler will have a follow-up post, and I'll probably make a video on that to give you an update about the situation, but that's where they're coming from. And so I'm going to leave you guys with a question about, so far now the patch 8.11 is almost done, next patch is next week, how do you feel about crit AD specifically, or if you're someone that plays a crit champion like Tryndamere, Yasuo, things like that were affected Gangplank, how do you feel about those kind of champions? Do you feel like they've landed in a bad spot, or are they kind of like crit ADs in the bottom lane? They're almost unplayable because you don't really want to play crit period now. So that's going to be all for this video, quick video, but I don't know which video will be next, because life can have a lot of kinks. So until this time, take care, GG, get jinxed. Thank you for watching. Enjoy pizza responsibly.